guys, I found some time to do this video, alright? So, I'm gonna do this video. Um, I was wondering when I should do this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna start right away. So, let's go into the next tier. Also, one more thing I forgot to point out is that this is the part of the list where it actually starts to get interesting, where I actually start to bash on these characters instead of gush on how good they are. So like the bottom list will be a joy to listen to me talk about these characters, because a lot of these characters on the bottom half are kind of bad. But the first few characters from the bottom, I leave as all right, but like they're not that bad, but they're all right. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, now let's start the list. Okay, so number 14 on my list is Dr. Mario, also known as Doc. I'll just be calling him Doc for short. Um, Doc, um, he has a very good sex kick, and he has very good approach options, as long as a long wave dash. Um, he also, has a good projectile, but one of the worst things about Doc is that like he has a terrible recovery. It's like one of the worst in the game. It doesn't really go that high, and it's just not really that good. Um, I put Dr. Mario this low on the list because he just kind of has like a move set that just isn't tournament wise. The reason I put him higher than regular Mario is because Mario is Doc Doc is stronger than regular Mario. Um, just slightly stronger, which will be a hint that Mario is not far away. He's actually coming up soon. Um, spoiler. But Dr. Mario's okay. He's definitely not the best character, because on the original tier list, he's ranked on number 11. I personally don't think he should be that high. Um, I think he's perfect right here. I think Luigi is way better than him. Um, Luigi is just tons of upsets, while Dr. Mario's kind of even. Like, he has good things about him, but at the same time he kind of has bad things that kind of outweigh the good things. But I'll just leave him as alright. He's okay he's easy to get used to, and yeah. Anyway, let's go on to number 15. Alright, so the next character on the list is Ganondorf. Ganondorf has extreme power, good reach, he has good edge guarding, he has the strongest Meteor Smash in the game. Um, um, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Ganondorf has like a weak jump, and um, it's like he doesn't have good approach options because he's very slow, and also he's easily edge guarded. Um, he's very slow. Um, he's there's not much to say about Ganondorf. He's just that fighter that like just like Doc, I think he's all right. He's not good by any means, but again, he's not bad. He can be useful at times. Like, if you need like someone that with extreme power, choose like Ganondorf or Donkey Kong. I choose Donkey Kong over him, but Ganon can work too. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about Ganon, honestly. There's not much to say about him. So let's go on to the next character. I told you Mario wasn't that far away. Number 16th is Mario. There's really nothing else I've really said that is different about Dr. Mario. Um, he's basically the same thing, only weaker. The reason I put him on this list though is because like just like he's yes, people are gonna say, well, Luigi's a clone of Mario, but how come he's like so high? Well, that's different. Luigi has his own strength, and his attacks play differently than Mario's. Like he has a Luigi rocket. His Luigi Cyclone can actually go up while Mario's cannot. It's just Luigi's main attacks basically have attributes that Mario's attacks don't have. So when you basically play as Luigi, you're really just playing as Mario except with added content to his attacks. And that's why I think Luigi should be higher because they've really fixed up like Luigi's attacks to make it like even better than Mario's attacks. And Mario's attacks is just um very bland, dull, very basic and um very weak. Um but he is good for like he does have a good wave dash, but Luigi's is just slightly better. And Luigi's basically known in this game for having a good wave dash. But not enough talk about Luigi. This is about Mario. Mario is a really good character overall. It's just that he could be better. I feel like like more should have been put into him, like Smash 4 Mario. Smash 4 Mario is good. He's really good. But Melee Mario is kind of weak. Not compared to Brawl's Mario, but Melee Mario, you need some work there. But Melee Mario was good for many things. It's just that he just lacks in stuff that other characters that are similar to him already do better. Is what I'm basically saying. So yeah, on to the next character. Number 17 is Link. The reason I put him here is because he has a very good approach. Um, as well as a very good shield where he can projectile things. He's also very strong. And like, yeah. However, due to Link's weight, he can be easy to combo and stuff. Um, and chain grab off of. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Like the other characters that are on the bottom, I think Link is an okay character. He's not bad, but he just needs some work. Like the majority of the E tier characters are like okay characters. F tier is like characters that are kind of bad, and G tiers are just god awful. But yeah, but Link is okay. He's an okay character. But yeah, let's go on to number 18. Number 18, I think, is I put Mr. Game and Watch. Mr. Game and Watch has very powerful KO moves, especially Oil Panic and Judge. Um, he also has like OKO moves. They're very good. However, the reason why he's this low though is because Mr. Game and Watch is very lightweight, as long as having terrible approach options. Um, Also his attacks are like very weak. Um, they don't really cause that much damage. Personally, I think Mr. Game. If we were making a tier list about the top about the most interesting characters, I'll just say Mr. Game and Watch should most likely be number one. But since we're not judging characters based off how cool they are, I'm sad to put Mr. Game and Watch this low because I really think he could be better, especially since he's pretty good in Brawl. It's just that I just think he's just not good in this game. He just doesn't have much like good attacks. But Mr. Game and Watch, like other characters in this tier, are okay. So there's only one more character left in the E tier, so let's get to that one. Number 19 on my list is Young Link. Nothing, just like Dr. Mario and Mario, he's basically the same as Link, except the only reason I put Link higher is because Link is slightly stronger. But yeah, Young Link is quick, but like, really, strength does matter more. Strength is more important than speed, honestly. Um, which explains Luigi being way higher than Mario. Um, it just speed really isn't that important. It's really just getting like speed is really just there just to get to the like to see what character is better at getting to the opponent first. But yeah, like he has quick attacks, but like he's just not that good. I mean, like yeah, like I'm sorry if you are a Young Link main, but like competitive wise, Young Link just really isn't your normal go-to character. So yeah. So onto the F tier. We're now getting into the 20s. F tier. At number 20 is Mewtwo. Oh, I'm gonna upset tons of Mewtwo fans, but yeah, I put Mewtwo this low. Um, the reason why Mewtwo is here is because let's talk about his upsides first. Like he has a good chain throw, he has a good recovery, he has good mixed options. He has one of the best throws in the game, and yeah, that's really all to say. Um, what makes him kind of crappy is the fact that he is like very lightweight and very floaty. Um, and he just makes him an easy target and can be comboed easily. Um, that instant like he's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, he actually is pretty strong. But like when okay, say you're playing as Mewtwo, alright, and there's a fox coming up. You have to you have to run away and yeah, and Mewtwo doesn't even have good approach options anyway since he's technically slow. You're running away and you're trying to attack and you're pressing all these strong buttons, but Mewtwo's right there and he's an easy target, so Fox like can just hit him so much. Um it's just Mewtwo just isn't that good. Um, and it's really upsetting because I have to say Mewtwo is my secondary main in this game. If I'm not playing as Luigi, I normally play as Mewtwo because he's my second go-to character. Um, it's really hard to say this, but competitive wise, Mewtwo's just not that good. If you just watch a lot of gameplay footage of professional Smash players, Mewtwo just does not dominate. Um, like sure, Mewtwo the character is good because that's when people get upset. But if you look at it competitive wise, I'm not saying that I'm not hating on the character. Just depending on like how good they are during playtime. So yeah. Anyway, let's go on to 21. Number 21 is Zelda. All right, so Zelda has a very good KO move with her lightning kick, but that's really the only good thing I can say about her. Sure, she has a good recovery move, but it can be easily edge guarded. She also has the slowest dash speed in the game, along with Jigglypuff, and she has a low jump, has a low wave dash, and just doesn't have good matchups among any with few characters. She only has a few positive matchups, but that's about it. Um, Zelda's just not really that good. Um, again, people are gonna get upset because there's a ton of Zelda fans, but if you're just playing alone by yourself, then tier lists don't matter. But if you're playing competitive Smash, then that's where tier lists matter. Because if you're going up against someone and you use a low tier character, then there's a possible chance that the high tier character will dominate the low tier. So yeah. Um, that's really all I have to say. Zelda's just not that good. Um, yeah, so anyway, let's go in to the final 5 characters. Everyone watching this video, I know that the G tier, which will be the final tier, will be the most controversial tier list on these videos. Um, I just want to let you guys know that the characters on the G tier, I'm not saying that they're bad characters. Because honestly, there's actually a lot of characters in this tier that I like as a character. But just keep in mind, I keep saying this, but I'll just say it again. This is all competitive wise. If you like the character, that's fine. And I'm not saying that any of these characters are bad. I'm just saying that they just need improvements to their character. Um, if you're unhappy with the character placements, look it up on the internet to see why they're. Just look up more detail about why they're not like com- competitive. Well, for this tier list, I'm going to start off by saying the cons before the pros. Just to get the cons out of the way. So yeah, let's start going to 22. Alright, so let's go into the list. Number 22 is Roy. The reason I put him on this list is because his combo game kinda sucks. Um he's got like he can also like take damage to himself because some of his fire attacks like can like hurt him, which he's not the only character in this game that can happen to him, but he is one of the few. Mr. Game and Watch is one of them with his judge attack, but Roy Roy has good approach options and like he's kind of similar to Marth, but like Marth is much stronger and Roy's much weaker. Like as you see here, like yeah. Um like it's really hard to say because Roy is probably my third go-to character, but it's just competitive wise, Roy's just not that good. I'm sorry for those who like Roy. Just he's just not that good in competitive play. So let's go on let's go on to number 23. All right, this one shouldn't be this should be no surprise. Number no, number 23, yeah, 23 is Bowser. Um the reason I put him this low on the list is because Bowser has Bowser is like he has the worst approach in the game. His moves are sluggish, and due to his large size, he can be comboed easily. Um, yeah, his approach, man, his approach, it's really sad. He's a fast character, but like his approach, like just not good at approaching, and like Bowser's just not that good in competitive play. Um, However, his pros is that he is extremely strong and is a heavyweight, and heavyweights are kind of good. But that's really all I can say, honestly. Bowser's just like I wouldn't say Bowser should be your go-to character. People just mostly play as him due to his strength, honestly. I mean, look at this video. Look how much damage Bowser's taking. I mean, it's just KO'd Falco, but still, he's almost about to die. So, like, yeah, he's very easy due to his large size, and he can be comboed. So yeah, that's why Bowser's this low. But hey, maybe in a future Smash game, maybe Bowser could be top tier in one game, since he's never really been top tier in a game before, in a Smash game before. So maybe it might happen. Um, but yeah. Let's go on to number 24. Number 24 is Pichu. The reason Pichu is this low is because he is a lightweight, which lightweights aren't that good. Um, and you know how I said Roy's not the only character to have attacks that can actually damage himself? Well, Pichu is no exception. In fact, when he damages himself, he gets like 10% of the damage taken away. So Pichu can be easily knocked out because of his damage percentages that he takes in. Um, Pichu is just Pichu is just kind of annoying to play as. If you are used to playing as him, that makes sense because, part of being a main is getting used to the character. But it it's the matter of his gameplay. Like Pichu, if he takes damage to himself, it's just not an enjoyable game. Um However, his pros though is that he has good grabs and good chain throws, but that's really all I have to say. Honestly, Pichu's just not that good. Um, he might be to some of you guys, but to me, I'm not really good at him. Also another pro is that Pichu is also pretty quick. Um, in fact, he might even be no, actually slightly slower than Pikachu. But that's what people are saying, but I honestly don't see the difference, honestly. But yeah, apparently Pichu is slightly slower than Pikachu. So yeah, like a lot of people say that Pichu was added as a joke character since he's like the original form of Pikachu before he actually turns into Pikachu. But yeah. Anyway, let's get on to number 25. And finally, the number 26th character in this game is Kirby. Kirby is ranked at the bottom because he has extremely slow attacks and has one of the worst KO and dashing speeds and approach options in the entire game. He he also has, yeah, he has slow attacks, is very hard to combo. He and like he has ineffective projectiles, and like in this and he has other flaws that happen in the ground and in the air that prevent him from hitting opponents easily. However, there's only two pros I can say about Kirby, honestly. The number one is his Kirby side, which Kirby side is basically an attack where if you grab the character, uh like if you grab the character near a ledge and you turn it to where they fall down the edge, then they'll both die. But the thing is, there's a slight flaw in that is that um like Kirby can be the first one to die sometimes, so like sometimes it can't be all helpful. um and has a somewhat alright edge guarding game, but he has arguably the worst matchups in the entire game. He has like only one good matchup. Um, just Kirby's just not that good. Kirby's honestly the worst character in this game. Like every time I play against him, like I know I keep saying this is competitive play, but really Kirby is terrible as a CPU as well. Kirby's really don't put much work as CPUs. I can even be a level 9 Kirby with ease. Kirby's don't put work in, at all. Um and just Kirby's are just easy to KO. Um their copy ability is all right, but it's just not easy to get people to. It's just not easy to copy people's abilities with the person you're competing against is just running too fast for you. So yeah, Kirby is just not that good. If you think he's good, that's fine. But in my opinion, I just don't think Kirby's that good. All right, and that is the complete tier list. Oh my god, I can't believe that's finally over. Um, alright, so for the bottom tier, we got E14 Doc, E15 Ganondorf, E16 Mario, E17 Link, E18 Mr. Game & Watch, and E19 Young Link. For the F tier, we got F20 Mewtwo and F21 Zelda. And for the G tier, we have G22 Roy, G23 Bowser, G24 Pichu, G25 Ness, and G26 Kirby. So, um, if I would have to choose between the top or the bottom that I most agree with, I personally agree with the bottom more because the characters for the bottom make more sense probably for some people. Um, But I agree with the top, in my opinion. But to other people, they probably don't agree with the top at all. Um, but hold on. Before we end the video off, I want to do a quick comparison between my tier list and the official tier list. Alright, so here's the comparison. So for SS and S2, they're kept the same. However, in my versions of S3, Sheik is S3 in my version, but in the official version, Marth is S3. In in my version, for S4, I have Jigglypuff, but in the official version, Sheik is S4. In A5, in my version is Luigi. In A5, in the official version is Jigglypuff. A6, in my version is Marth, while A6 in the official version is Peach. In my version, B7 is Ice Climbers, while in the official version, B7 is also Ice Climbers. So they're kept the same. B8 is Donkey Kong in my version, and for the official version, B8 is Captain Falcon Spot. C9 is Pikachu, which is kept the same in both versions. C10 on my version is Captain Falcon, while C10 in the official version is Samus. D11 in my version is Samus, while D11 in the official version is Doc. D12 in my version is the same as the official version with Yoshi. D13 in my version is Peach, while D13 in the official version is Luigi. E14 in my version is Doc, while E14 in the official version is Ganondorf. E15 in my version is Ganondorf, while E15 is Mario. E16 in my version is Mario, while E16 in the official version is Young Link. E17 in my version is Link, while E17 in the official version is Donkey Kong. E18 in my version is Link, no, Young Link, while E18 in the official version is regular Link. Now notice the difference in the E tier. There is 6 characters in my version of the E tier, while there's 5 characters in the E tier in the official version. Same with F tier. So yeah, so I'm gonna be now it's gonna sound kind of different. Uh, actually, what I meant to say was E19 in my version is Young Link, while F19 is Mr. Game & Watch. That's what I meant to say. Alright. Actually, I made a mistake. Okay, E16 is Link in my version. Yeah, no. Okay, E18 in my version is Mr. Game & Watch, while E18 in my version is Link. Okay, there we go. Okay. E19 in my version is Young Link, while F19 in the official version is Mr. Game & Watch. F20 in my version is Mewtwo, while F20 in the official is Roy. F21 in my version is Zelda, while F21 in the official version is Mewtwo. In the in G in G22 in my version is Roy, while F22 is Zelda in the official version. Uh uh okay. In my version, G tier in my version is G23 Bowser, while in the official version it's F23 Ness. So my version is the same. G24 is Pichu as well as the official version. G25 in my tier is Ness, while in the official version it's Bowser. And Kirby is kept the same, obviously. G26 is Kirby, as well as the official version. So those are the differences between those two. Next tier list will be on Brawl. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I might do over the weekend, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you dudes next time.